The market seems to be doing all right, and while I talked a lot about notes last year, in the last couple months we haven't talked about many so far, which is going to change in this moment because we will talk about Flow3 as well as NetX, which is fueling the future of DeepIn and AI innovation. And they over here are focused on decentralized AI as well as bandwidth, power the future of intelligent connectivity while being built on Solana. It's like a short summary in the beginning before we go into more details. They have an ongoing node sale right now, which is based on Solana, for which you get daily Solana cashbacks. Even before their Flow3 token launch, a 10x multiplier as well as other multipliers depending on how many nodes you have, exclusive airdrops from the Flow3 token as well as AI agent tokens, bigger node packs equals bigger bonuses, real-time earnings, no gas fees, a special role in the Discord and some more, for which they start in tier 1 with 0.75 Solana per node, which is going to increase up until tier 10, which means the earlier you buy, the cheaper it gets, the more time you have to accumulate benefits. Well, that's how it starts. Obviously, the earlier, the better. They also have an extension behind it that you can install on the Chrome Web Store, for which all you gotta do is get the extension, link your wallet, activate sharing, and then earn and track, which means for doing pretty much nothing besides setting it up, you get some benefits that way. And I would say with all of that in the beginning, let's go into what they do exactly, how to buy the nodes, all of that. As always, like every single video ever, nothing in here is financial advice, simply showing you something that has to do with passive income with nodes in crypto that has an ongoing sale right now that you might like. But obviously, make your own decision. The nodes are more than just a validation tool. They're your gateway to earning daily rewards, growing a crypto stack and owning a piece in the decentralized infrastructure of the future. Plus, if we focus on the price of Solana right now, well, we are up a little bit since yesterday, up 7%. At 0.75 Solana, it's about $100 per node. If they would have had their sale like 2.5 or 3 months ago at $250 per Solana, you would have paid twice as much. So you kind of get a 50% discount already. No need to wait for the token launch as you get SOL rewards every single day. If you have 2 nodes, 5, 10 or 50, there's an additional bonus on that on how many tokens you get. And then you also earn more of their Flow3 points than a regular user as you do have the node, which is then going to be convertible into their token after TGE, which can also be pretty big. Furthermore, the more money you give them, the more nodes you get, and the more points you get on top of that. But also have early access to exclusive airdrops, token allocation, AI agent token airdrops and more. And what they say, bandwidth to bank get paid for sharing. They themselves are backed by NetX Foundation as well as a lot of people in there. Just for the list of different companies that back them, there's for example, Stability World AI, Cluster Protocol, Terminus, QuidMeet Network, Star AI, NowChain, and like 25, 30 others. Never mind, it's actually listed over here where you can see all of them. That's a lot. So it's not just, you know, a couple here or there, maybe like 2 or 3, but like 40, 50, even giveaway.com is trusting them, backing them, all of that. In total, for funds raised, they got $22 million, $12 million by NetX, $3 million by FutureWave, $2 million by VentureX, as well as $5 million by Tech Leaps. And here's how to get the nodes. Have a Solana wallet installed, Phantom most likely. Then you sign up with the email, of course, important note is up there. You have to link your wallet that you use to connect to your Flow3 dashboard in order to sync your data and secure your rewards, which means if you have the extension installed and you have the same wallet linked to both, plus 5,000 points that way. And here's what you do. There's a link down below where you get 5% off. Otherwise, you can enter the promo code that you get from the referral section over here, which in my case is up there. But then also qualifies you for airdrops. You get some daily check-ins as well, where you get some points, a couple tasks, and by couple I mean like 20, where you can follow them, retweet, engage on social in general. Data labeling is something that is going to come soon. And then again, for the nodes, depending on how many you buy, you get an additional multiplier, as well as an estimate of your return on investment within 30 days, which means if you get 2 nodes, like 3 to 4 months, you get your money back just on rewards alone. And then of course, there's an airdrop in the future for their own token. You farm a whole bunch of points and can get this all started. Now in the top right corner for Connect Wallet, is simply select the wallet you like. In my case, Phantom. With that, hit connect and done. And you can then select the quantity of nodes you want to buy. If you want the biggest multiplier, go with 50. You can go with that. We also get an additional 60% in SOL earnings every single day, as well as 5 million points. And right now, when SOL is fairly low at like $134, this, as mentioned earlier, is kind of on sale and cheaper than usual. There are only going to be 9,380 keynotes available in total. Over here, you can see for tier 1, there are only 1,000 available total. So this one is probably going to be sold out fairly quickly. And then every single tier, the price goes up. And then also, of course, you can invite other people, maybe get some friends, maybe get some people that are interested that want to buy some as well. You can copy your code up here or simply copy the link, send it to them, and then you're good to go. In the dashboard, you can also see your daily earnings, your rewards, your earning rate, all of that. And obviously, the more you buy, the more you get. Link for that down below. They also, in their documents page, white paper, both of that, they have lots of text in there. So if you want to read about that in detail, go for it. Important part is that right now in Q2, they have the testnet launch, node sell and token generative event, TGE, and then the mainnet launch and core futures rollout in the next quarter, as well as the expansion phase in Q4 and feature enhancements. The exact tokenomics are going to be revealed fairly soon as well. But until then, the whole idea is get some notes, get some soul rewards every single day, and then be in this one as early as it gets. I think they launched for me like 12 hours ago, 15 hours ago. So this is still day 1 on the launch, which means if you want to maximize your earnings, maximize tokens, today's the day to get it. At tier 10, the nodes are going to cost 5 Solana max. And we're at like $200 or $300 for Solana at that point. Then that would be almost 10 times as expensive as of right now. Because keep in mind, the price for Solana itself can also go up, not just for each tier. Links down below. You know, it's not financial advice. And let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.